Today, we're going to answer the question, how to patent an invention. First, I'm going to start by telling you what most people do, that's sadly the wrong thing to do. Most people will go out and buy a 20-year patent. If you hit some blogs, type this question into Google, that's often the answer you'll see. And the authority that people go to for advice are patent attorneys. And if you ask one of them, how do you protect my invention? They'll often say you need a 20-year patent, sometimes also called a utility patent or just a patent. Now, these are very expensive. Average costs are $7,000 to $20,000 if you do them properly. And they have value for sure, and they're a necessary part of the inventing process. But people are doing them at the wrong time. 97% of these patents never earn more money than they cost. That's really shocking, considering how expensive they are and that millions of them are being filed. That's an enormous amount of entrepreneur money that's being wasted. Thankfully, there's a smarter process for patenting your invention that's a lot more safe, a lot more efficient, and you do the same steps, but just in a different order. So what are they? Step one is to file a provisional patent application, also called a PPA for short. Step two is test the market. Step three is file a 20-year patent. Now let's go into those three steps in a little more detail. Step one, file a provisional patent application. What does this do? This gives you 12 months patent pending status. The filing fee is $75, and most importantly, you can update and refile a PPA as your invention improves. Now, what this lets you do is step two, test the market. What does this mean? It means spend a year trying your invention out. Try launching it, try getting a deal, try selling it to customers, and see how they react. Don't guess your invention is going to be a success. Buy a very expensive 20-year patent. Prove that it's going to be successful, and then buy a 20-year patent. That's what these first two steps let you do. A really great book on testing the market is The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. I highly recommend reading it, and it will give you some wonderful tips for testing the market without spending a lot of money, or even building your invention. There are lots of ways to test, very simple and very quick if you get creative. Now, if after filing a PPA, and testing the market, you find that you have a winner, now's the time to file a 20-year patent. And how do you do this? You file a registered patent attorney with experience in the field of your invention. It'll be expensive, $7,000 to $20,000. That's common cost, but it'll be worth it. You'll get a high quality patent that will give you long-term value. And it's okay to spend that money because you've taken the time to test and you've proven that your invention is going to be successful. It's not an assumption. So here's a quick summary of those three steps. File a provisional patent application, and that'll give you 12 months patent pending. Step two, test the market. You have a whole year to do this because you filed a provisional patent application. Step three, once you've proved that your invention is going to be successful, then file a 20-year patent. That's what the pros do. I hope this helped. Best of luck.